As you guys can tell, I'm in my house in Australia at the moment. I am not in Houston, Texas, like I was in the last video. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit before I get into this next video. Like I said in the last video, we arrived in Houston. We drove around a little bit. We went to a lot of different kind of campgrounds, caravan parks. We couldn't find any. We drove around a lot, and we ended up about 40 minutes outside of Houston. And why I'm saying this is because obviously everybody knows now what's going on in Houston and even Austin. Like Austin has been impacted as well by Hurricane Harvey and everything that's going around that. It's something that everybody has not impacted directly, but you would know somebody who has been impacted, not personally, but you would know a content creator, you would know a friend of a friend, a family member, a friend of a family member. You would be able to know somebody who is impacted, and you would know about the events that have happened and how catastrophic it is and how much of an impact it has had on America and just people's lives and how important it is. For me, it did strike for me a little bit. Like the start of this video isn't boohoo sucks for me, like I want attention, like I want to draw my own sap story from this. The reason why I'm talking about this at the moment is the message I always kind of bring across with all my videos is just appreciate things that you have, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But the reason why this all struck a chord with me is because, like I said, me and Jason, we drove through Houston. That was the first stop, and we drove for today's video, we drove through to Austin. For us, these road trips that you guys will be seeing, me and him, we bonded so much and we had so much fun together on the road, and we just, every day since being home and when, you know, after the road trip, even when I was still in America, we would always talk every day about how much fun we had and all the memories, and do you remember this and that, and just the little things. And Austin and Houston were a part of that. They were a major part of that. And to think that the roads that we drove on, the cities that we drove through, the two major cities that we drove through will never really be the same again. And like the sights that we saw, I don't know, I kind of glanced at and I didn't take, I don't know, as much of an appreciation as I could have when we were driving through. It's kind of just looking back on it, looking through the footage, there's so many things that I kind of just glanced at, or looking back on it I didn't really look at. It does always just play back on the message I always put on myself, is just appreciate everything you have and don't take for granted what you have each day and what's put in front of you, because you never know if it's going to be there tomorrow, and you never know who's going to be there tomorrow, how healthy they're going to be. You never know what's going to be in their life or what's going to be in your life, what's going to be still standing around you. It's just crazy to think that just over a month ago, me and him were driving through roads that are now completely submerged with water. We were just driving through having an amazing time, and 1 month later it's just a completely different place, and it would just have a completely different atmosphere. Like, it was an amazing summer, talking about how beautiful the Texas view was, and now it's just changed. So it's just, I don't know, it's just something that keeps playing in my head. It's just, I want it to be something for everybody to understand, that just appreciate the things that you have each day. And it's something that I took back from India, is the appreciation for what I have in my life, who I have in my life, the quality of a life I have, and the things that I am lucky enough to have, the things that I can actually do, the things that I can use each day to better my life. Each trip that I've been on, I've been able to bring something back from that, not physically but just mentally being able to bring something back. And over a month later, I've been able to kind of surface something else after this storm about like a kind of realization. It's just kind of rebringing that appreciation for the things that I have. And you know, I've got a friend who, while I was in America, she was in Florida, and you know, the next Hurricane Irma, I think it's called Hurricane Irma, is about to hit Florida, and I can only imagine, you know, what she must be thinking. Like, the things that she was having the best time, they might not be there if she ever, like, they could be completely destroyed if, you know, she went back like 6 months time. I don't want to like start this video off with like a really down, like depressing feeling, but I always want like my viewers to be able to understand appreciation for life and to see the good in everything that they do, because that's what I always try and do in every video, is find the best parts of what it is that I do. The world is just crazy, but it just does make me appreciate the time that I had there much more. It's like, I know I just keep rambling on about appreciation, but it really does just like make me become much more grateful that I like actually went on that trip. And like, I rushed getting there like 3 months. I planned the whole thing, and so I really don't regret doing it at all, because if I didn't, the outcome could have been completely different. Like, if we went a month later, we could have been trapped in the storm. So it's just nice to kind of like look at the footage of, you know, me and Jason singing, or, you know, me and Jason goofing around setting up the tents, or like cooking a meal. Like, that sort of stuff you'll see in this video. When I'm watching it, it's just like, it's just funny. I have a massive smile on my face, and I get put back into that spot where, you know, it's just me and him, like best mates, just having a fun time. And I didn't have any stress then. I didn't have like any stress. There was nothing else like riding on me. There was nothing else that I really cared about. It was just me and him in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of Texas, just bumfuck nowhere. And all we cared about was just adventuring. And so that was really cool. So if anybody else wants to have that sort of experience, do it. And appreciate it while you can, because you don't know if it's going to be there in 2 months time, 2 years time, whenever. Just do it while you can, because yeah, you never know. But I'm going to shut up before I depress anybody any longer. But I am promising you guys that I'm trying to get these videos out as quick as I can. I'm not going to promise, you know, that I'm going to get these out every day, like day after day over the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna try and get them out as many times as I can each week. It might be twice a week, sometimes once a week, because I'm gonna be a lazy prick and want to sit on my ass watching YouTube and eating Doritos because it's fun. But yeah, sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna get them out as soon as I can and finish this series, because I've got some other series planned for you guys, and I want to get shit done for summer. I want to get some stuff kicking off. I've got a few plans I know you guys will like, because I'm gonna like it, and what I like, I know you guys like, normally. Yeah, like I said ages ago, I'm gonna shut up, stop rambling on, and I will let the actual video kick off, where me and Jason head from Houston to Austin. Thea.
All good to close the door?
Starting route to Pedernales Falls State Park.
Sorry about that, I didn't section cup you down.
Arrived at Pedernales Falls State Park.
Let's
Let's go camping.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going on an adventure.
It's your campsite.
Yeah, we can chat.
Wow, this is a great spot. Well, yeah, let's do this.
Let's do this.
It's still in the box. At least you know no one's slept in it yet.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna set up.
Hey, you get the big tent.
You don't want this one?
No. This side. Alright, let's get
Let me see that hammock. Yeah. Gotcha, bitch.
Guess that could work. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. These are real lightweight. You can tell the difference, like Phil does. They go together pretty easily.
Luscious hair flip. One more for slow motion. Thank you,
That
sir.
dude in slow motion.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's different. It's like, beep, 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 beep. I guess I am the guest.
We did it!
Yeah. Look, Ma, we did it.
Congratulations!
We can tent.
We can tan. We can do things.
Now this stuff, this is like yours. I have to blow it up with my mouth.
Pass out every 5 minutes.
Right?
If you can get it out.
Get it out.
If I can work out getting out. You're ripped from getting.
Yeah, I know, right?
20 minutes later.
You might want to time lapse this. It's gonna take a minute.
Yeah. Let's go to a water hole.
To the water hole!
Going on an adventure.
Going on an adventure! Let's do this thing.
Let's do it.
How's that? Did you hit your back? Well done, sure.
Yeah, that one split right down the middle.
Nice. Nice. That's what I want. There we go.
Oh, that's really going good.
Very nice.
I don't get that out with your fucking axe.
Once Roscoe started becoming popular, I got so many more people would like come and talk to me that I wasn't friends with in high school at all. Matter of fact, they didn't even notice me. And they wanted to be, act like they're my best friend.
As soon as people knew that I was just
It's all fucked. But I knew that, and you knew that.
Yeah.
You're a good guy, so you're just like, you never do. Because they never gave a shit about you in the beginning.
I tell her exactly what they're like, the situation, she's like, fuck man.
Yeah, she knows. It's just so, it's comical, man. Like, you realize what you're doing right now, right?
There we go. Battered and fried, battered and fried, battered and fried, battered and fried. Oh, we're so battered and fried. Don't you wish you were battered and fried too? I know they do. Yeah. Battered and fried, battered and fried, battered and fried, battered and fried. Oh, we're so battered and fried. Oh, it's been a long day. Yeah. Don't you wish you were battered and fried too? We all live and die beneath the clear blue sky, and dang our pictures of fortune in the sand. From a tall singing mountain to a beautiful land, God has our faith in His hands. Yeah. Battered and fried, battered and fried, battered and fried, battered and fried. Oh, we're so battered and fried. Don't you wish you were battered and fried too? Battered and fried, battered and fried, battered and fried, battered and fried. Oh, we're so battered and fried. Don't you wish you were battered and fried too? Okay, dude, that was good. I think you got it. I think you got it. Do you want to rest on that one?
Yeah.